what is the most important thing that we should be kind of targeting our limited resources into as we open it? So what does an open ecosystem mean? And guys, I keep coming back to the same answer. It is DeFi, 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 DeFi. And I'm not saying this because I'm caught up in last year's mania. Yes, it was a spectacular mania and tremendous amount of effort and hype and FOMO going into DeFi. But it comes down to the very basic thing of, if you want to build an ecosystem from the ground up, you need to drive capital and liquidity into that ecosystem. And the way that we do this, at least the way that we've seen it in other ecosystems, is through DeFi. And DeFi could probably have many meanings to many different people, but I also view, originally Bitcoin as DeFi, right? This is decentralized finance at its core, right? A decentralized currency, right? Now there's a whole bunch of other things. So as we open things up, and now we need to think through, how are we going to, what's our overarching strategy here? Like, who are we going to hire? What resources do we need? What things are we going to fund through, say, grant programs, and like steer our partners in the VC community to invest in projects? What are we going to do? So what I'm proposing is we focus on getting as much liquidity as quickly as possible into our ecosystem, which then will stimulate a lot of other development in a lot of other areas. But it starts off with the basics. And the basic infrastructures for DeFi will include things like bridges into other ecosystems. So liquidity can flow from other existing highly liquid ecosystems into Horizen. Doing things like decentralized exchanges, automated market makers, just ways for people to swap assets in a decentralized way is critical to really kick off an ecosystem. Stablecoins. I've been mentioning stablecoins, probably too often over the last couple of years, but stablecoins. We need stablecoins. We need a variety of different types of stablecoins. Everything from simple peg stablecoins, maybe like a USDC type of thing, all the way to completely algorithmic, decentralized stablecoins. And we have partners that have been lining up across the board to be able to do these types of things in Horizen, but we need them because stablecoins operate for payments. Stablecoins operate in a way that will make entrepreneurs, vendors, businesses more comfortable coming in and actually using our digital assets for payments. And they're also very important trading pairs on decentralized exchanges with AMMs, right? So there's kind of a core of DeFi infrastructure that we know that we need to do here. And then we need to have an answer. What do people do when liquidity flows in, right? So we need things like peer-to-peer lending markets, completely decentralized ways for people to kind of swap liquidity or swap different types of assets with each other, do things like lending, yield farming, all the other fun things that you see in the DeFi ecosystem. There's a purpose to it. This is not all about hype. This is actually creating just the infrastructure, the plumbing for a totally decentralized economy. That's ultimately what we're doing here as an ecosystem, and we need to channel resources into it.